This video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, it's Ashifi, and I am coming to you with another video. Oh my god, this one... Okay, it's a long video. I'm very sorry. I usually try to keep them around 15 minutes, but it just took me a really long time to do this one because I kept having to redo all the rooms, and it was just hard for me to find the vibe that I was wanting. But I got it in the end, and I love it. It's perfect. And I'm so excited to show it to you guys. There's a lot of moving around. I definitely tried to clip a lot of it out because I don't know about you, when I watch other people's videos and there's a ton of turning the camera around, I get like really dizzy. So definitely not a good feeling, but you know, it's fine. I'm here for you. I took care of it. But yeah, this lot is the lot that we are going to have Talia move into. Talia is Talia Messina, and she is the sim that we made especially for island living. Her parents live in Oasis Springs, and her mom is actually from Sulani. Her dad is from Windenburg, and they settled there in Oasis Springs, and they have a really nice house. And it is actually up in the gallery as well. But yeah, you know, Talia was just like, oh, mom's always told me these stories about where she's from, and I want to go there. And she has, I think, the Child of the Ocean trait. And yeah, she's just always wanted to go there. So as soon as we aged her up, she came out to Sulani and found a room to rent in an island chick's house, which the chick that she is rooming with is named Samoa. And yes, I'm aware that is actually also a country, but it's also a girl's name. So I really liked it, and she's really cute. And yeah, she just has this dog house. She likes to dive, and she's a lifeguard, and she just really loves the island. And yeah, it's just a cute little spare room that she had. It's kind of a shed room, so you'll see that. And I didn't make it to Talia's tastes because I wanted to decorate Talia's room during my stream where we played her. So you see some of those pictures, I believe, at the very end of the video, and it's just really cute and kind of like, you know, she moved into this room that already has some stuff in it, but she kind of took it over. So yeah, you know, she's living there, she's paying rent. As long as she doesn't do anything too permanent, it's good, right? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I wanted it to be a very you know, open kind of, with like light kind of a house, but also, you know, definitely kind of like a surf shack, a little bit of a feel, you know, not the nicest house, and definitely lived in, very cozy, very warm and inviting, and just kind of chill. So I was really trying to get kind of the spaces I was imagining for the kitchen and the living room, and, you know, not giving it too much to go on. So there's even just one bathroom, and it's actually in Samoa's room. So Talia has to go through Samoa's room to go to the bathroom. But you know what? She's renting the space. It's fine. I wish we could actually rent a room from like roommates or something, or I don't really like having roomies so much, but I mean, it would be really cool for this kind of instance. I think that was something, was that Sims 3 or Sims 2? I can't remember. I can't even keep them straight anymore. It's fine. But yeah, it's just kind of an interesting thing. We didn't play Samoa too much because we were focusing on Talia, but Samoa is also very cute, and I will probably add her to the gallery because I just really like her. I think she's really pretty. I thought that I cut out a lot of the moving, but I mean, there's still some in there, and I'm sorry about that because, yeah, it makes me dizzy. So I'm like, oh, okay, don't look at the screen, but it's fine. But yeah, so I have been super enjoying Island Living. We kind of took a break from streaming it for a while there because I just had no no, Simspiration. They're like, I didn't want to build. Whenever I did, it turned out really bad. I just didn't want to play, which I don't play a whole lot. I build way more than I play. But then they announced Island Living, and I was like, oh my god! And I would have bet money that it was Island Living. I'm not even kidding. I would have bet on it. So I was not surprised, but I was really excited. Like they were like, oh, we're gonna have, you know, the stream, and you should watch it. And I was kind of just like, okay, I just want it to come really quick so you can just, you know, announce Island Living, and then, you know, we can just kind of be justifiably excited. That was kind of my feel. Like, I've been driving my husband crazy. Like, oh my god, I hope it's Island. I hope it's Island. Or I hope it's a beach pack. And it was. And I was so happy. I was just thrilled. I was like, yes! Oh my god. I was freaking out. We were freaking out watching the live stream in my Discord, and everyone was like, oh my god, are you serious? It was amazing. So yeah, I just was really happy for this pack to come out, and I'd been telling people after I saw the trailer for it and everything, I was like, if you're going to buy any of them, it's going to be this one. If you're going to go full price, all in, at release, it's going to be this one. And I've played it, and I was right. It's going to be this one. This one is amazing. I mean, I'm really hoping that Realm of Magic becomes my favorite instead of this one, because that'll just mean that it's like freaking insane. But yeah, this definitely, Island Living definitely knocked Spa Day off its totem pole for me. Like, seriously, it's so good. So yeah, I just love it, and I don't even want to play in any other worlds ever again, basically. I just want to live here and stay here. But yeah, it's just amazing. If you don't have it and you're waiting for it to save some money or something, you know, I definitely understand. There's going to be a ton of giveaways going on. So, you know, you'll be able to chime in on some of those and hopefully win one, maybe, hopefully. But if not, one thing is the bundles that you can do for The Sims. You can build your own bundle. And I'm not sure. I'm waiting for confirmation from one of the people in my community who was trying to buy Island Living as a bundle for the build your own. And you might be able to do that now. I'm not sure. I need some confirmation about that. But it's a really good way to save a little bit of money, and you can get a couple different packs with it. So, you know, you're not necessarily saving much money, but, you know, you're getting more bang for your buck, I guess. Although, Island Living has so much bang for its buck. It's ridiculous. One thing that, well, I don't want to spoil it, but I was a little disappointed with how you turn into a mermaid. I was expecting like a quest line or something, but when we played the other night and my girl accidentally turned into a mermaid because she ate mermaid kelp, and then that was all. She just needed to go in the water, and I was like, no, this is not good enough. So I don't know, I might end up doing my own like become a mermaid challenge or something. I don't know, we'll see. I've never done an actual gameplay challenge before, but yeah, I definitely want a little bit more out of it. So but yeah, this is the bathroom. It's just really cute. I used kind of some similar colors around with it. I love those windows. I wish that we had a little bit more options for them, but I really do love them. I wish there was like a worn white version, at least for the trim, but you know, it's fine. Oh, okay. And in Samoa's room, all right, so don't laugh at me, okay? It's educational. So we have the new pride flags, right? And I'm really excited about them. I love them. Okay. So for years, apparently I've been thinking that the wrong flag was the bi flag. I was thinking that the trans flag was the bi flag. I don't know why I have been thinking that for a long time. I don't know exactly how long, but like ever since I, you know, figured out there were different flags, I've just always thought that the trans flag was the bi flag. and it's not. So this is actually really cool that they put them in game, because now it kind of educates people, you know, who might not otherwise know, or might be a little confused as to which one. You know, you can you're like, oh, you know, although I don't think that it actually said which one it was on each one, which that would have been really nice if they put it in the tooltip pop up. But yeah, my stream, I had it up there and they were like, why do you have the trans flag? And I was like, I don't have the trans flag. I have the bi flag. And they were like, that's the trans flag. And I was like, no. I was like, it's not. And they're like, yes, it is. And I'm like, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. I was like, oh, no. Are you serious? I was so embarrassed. I was like, are you serious? Really? Okay, that's fine. All right, now I know. And knowing is half the battle, apparently. So, which that's true. And it can be said for that battle as well. So, you know, knowledge is helpful with all that. And I will never make that mistake again, ever in my life. I will never forget which one is the bi flag and which one is the trans flag. So we actually end up changing it because she's not trans. So yeah, and I didn't want to take that on. We have a trans person, which is awesome. And they're really nice. They came over with their mom, and she was like, well, they both she. But yeah, she was like, hey, what's up? And my girl was like, oh, you're nice. And yeah, and she's really cute. I want to remake her though. So I'll probably do that at some point. Cause yeah, I just want to make her really cute. And her mom's really cute. She has really pretty hair and stuff. So, but they were just really sweet, and they helped me with the kava. No, they brought a kava bowl over. And I was like, oh, hi, okay, I get kava. This is awesome. So I didn't even have to buy a kava bowl. They just brought one to me. And I was like, okay. So that made me pretty happy. And then I had a kava party, and I didn't get gold because I don't know. I'm not good at the parties when they have the goals and everything. I was like, no. But a lot of people came, and she met a lot of people. I didn't even invite people. I just had it, and I invited the 2 people that I knew on the island, and 5 more people showed up. And I was like, oh, hi, you're new. Okay, I don't have the space for this much people. So it was very interesting, but it was fun nonetheless. You know, it seemed like a party that was a good time. So hopefully it was. But yeah, it was really cute though. And I like how all of the neighbors are just very, you know, community oriented. And, you know, if you have a fire, they'll come help you put it out, or they'll just leave food at your door. That has happened several times. They just leave food at my door when my Sim's hungry. And I'm like, how did you know I was hungry? Can we get IRL patched so that people just leave food that I like at my door? Is that a thing that we can do? Because yeah, it was just very sweet. But I don't know if that's actually a thing they're supposed to do, but it's happened. I'm yawning so much, but it has happened so many times, and I'm just like, okay, why do I even cook? They're just bringing me food. It's great though. So yeah, it was really funny. But here I'm trying to get these situated. I love those curtains, but I hate how large they are. So I usually end up moving them around like that. And it can be really hard kind of sometimes to get them to kind of fit the windows in a way. But it worked out really well there. So I'm really happy about that. I just kind of sized them down just a little bit. Oh, the shelf that I put with the, what's it called? The overhead thing over the oven. Anyway, yeah, I ended up moving it and removing it because people kept putting stuff on it. There were little kava cups going bad. And I was like, that's not a good place. So I removed it. But you know, whatever. If I really wanted to, I could probably move objects on and put the little thingy there. But I wish kind of that was a shelf. But one thing that I would really love is if they would make it so that Sims can't just put stuff on shelves. I really wish they would do that, because if it was limited so that they couldn't do that, because like, I hate it. They're always putting like glasses or bowls or plates on shelves. And it's like, you would never do that. You wouldn't. It makes me want to make all of my Sims neat, you know, so that they don't do that. Oh, I thought this was really cool, and it'll come in handy in other lots. I didn't keep it in this lot, but I think it's really cute. I'm yawning so much. Oh my god, make it stop. Anyway, I yawn all the time with Sims videos, and I don't know why. But I thought that was really cute, and it'll be really cute on another lot, but it just wasn't fitting for this lot for my vision of it. So I just took it out and ended up completely making it different. So I'll probably make that on a different lot. I really want to make kind of like a conservationist research kind of a lot. I made one for Jungle Adventure, and it was really cool. So I think I'll kind of make one for this island. I'm kind of thinking about the lot near the volcano, although Harry made one for that lot, and I love it. It's not that kind. It's more of a residential, but it's beautiful. And I was like, oh my god. So I don't know, but I really do want to make a conservationist one. There are so many lots that I want to make. This game has given me so much Simspiration. It is ridiculous. I have like 10 lots that I want to make. So you can definitely, I'm just going to go ahead and say and keep myself accountable. You can definitely expect more of these videos from me. We'll definitely stream as well. Okay, I need to stop that. Someone needs to come over to me and like pop me like whenever I start yawning. It'd be very helpful. But yeah, like I love streaming building, but sometimes I feel like it's a little boring, but then sometimes I feel like people really enjoy it. So it just kind of depends. But I've been really wanting to play this pack, which is not me. I'm not a big gameplay person. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I have been. I don't even really... I mean, I've done legacies and stuff, but kind of accidentally where I just keep playing the family and I just choose someone. Not by any kind of actual rules. But, you know, I mean, I don't know. I just really want to play this one. I also want to make a mermaid and... like have her be like the mermaid of the island, and maybe that'll be part of like if I do kind of a challenge kind of thing where you have to like befriend her maybe or something. I don't know. Would a mermaid be snobby? I feel like that would make it harder to befriend her, but I don't know because I never play snobby Sims. So I'm not really sure about that, but I feel like it could maybe be a little bit fun. But yeah, I want to make it full on like her real life. Like her human form is kind of like, okay, she could be a mermaid, but then her mermaid form is like, oh wow, she's a mermaid. She is not human. So, you know, I definitely want to do something like that. This roof gave me a lot of trouble to the point where I was like actually changing the floor plan because I was like, no. If there's too many little extra corner areas, a roof can get really, really difficult and just not look good. So changing it can be kind of nice. And that was helpful here because it gave me some more countertop space. So now we had a place to put the coffee machine thingy-mabobby and a little bit more cabinet space. And I thought that the Parenthood cabinets went really well with the new cabinets. I just really wanted to use the new cabinets, like really bad. And I really hope, or counters, and I really hope that we get new cabinets to match the counters because I really don't like that we don't have them. It's kind of driving me crazy because none of the cabinets really truly match it. Maybe the base game really simple ones would if the white actually matched, or maybe some of the colors match better, but they don't. So that's really annoying. But yeah, the Parenthood ones fit really well in this because they were just really kind of, you know, like chill and cool, and they went with the vibe. And having mismatching counters and cabinets in a way to an extent could look really good. So yeah, and I think that we accomplished that. I think they look really great. So I'm really happy about those. I was moving this roof around for forever. I think I even cut some of it out. It was so annoying. I was like, oh my God, please obey. Please, please. But yeah, after a while, I was just like, okay. And one thing that can be really helpful on the roofs that don't have a wall side, if that makes sense, the square ones, I can't remember what they're called, but if you pull, if you pull the eave down, then it goes really well with the other roofs. Like I always have kind of like pulled the other roofs up and, you know, stuff like that. But I've started pulling the eaves on the square ones down and it goes super well. So I've, you know, definitely loving that. And really, especially with the thatched roofs, it looks really cool. So, you know, I'm a fan. I love that they did the thatched roofs, by the way. And also the underneath of the thatched roofs is thatched, which I think is really cool. I was watching someone's YouTube video earlier. I don't remember who it was, but he did the living room and it was, I feel like it was Freezer Bunny. Maybe, but he did like a big living room space with a higher ceiling a little bit. And then there was like no floor above. You just saw the roof and it looked so cool because it was thatched underneath. So it just looked amazing. So I'm definitely going to be stealing that. Like probably there's one couple and I can't remember their names, but there's a couple that lives on the island. And I think he's like in the business thingy, but I moved him to the politics because he's going to be kind of like the mayor. And, you know, his wife lady is like a cook or something. Like celebrity chef or whatever. But I'm going to basically make them the mayor and his wife. And I'll probably do it with that house. I feel like I'm going to do a really traditional, really, really nice, like luxury, like Hawaiian plantation for them kind of a thing. But not a real plantation. Like not actually have fruits and stuff. But I do actually want to make a pineapple plantation. I think that would be really, really neat. Maybe a little bit smaller. I don't know. I have to do a little bit of Pinteresting for that, but we'll definitely figure that out. And I'm just kind of situating Samoa's room. I just thought it was really cute. I like doing a little thing in front of like a mirror where there's like makeup and like maybe the hair dryer or lotion or something like that. So I end up changing out this mirror for the big tall one. Which I love that mirror. Oh my God. I hope that we get more leaning against the wall mirrors because, oh my goodness, I love it. I use it all the time. And then I just do the other mirror on the other side. Actually, I think I end up taking that mirror off and putting a shelf for like the mail and stuff, but I can't quite remember. We'll see in a second, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm just kind of putting a few finishing touches, a little bit lived in looks, things like that. And I think I actually end up changing the floor wood because, I don't know, I tried it and I was like, oh my God, it looks so much better. It just kind of warmed the space up a little bit and made it a little more homey. And I really liked it. So it worked really well. And here I'm trying to find a coffee table. I actually ended up just leaving a full size of, I think the round one. No, this one. Yeah, this one. I left it full size, which is actually good because when they came in for the kava party, well, when the people who welcomed us to the island came in for the kava party and put it down on the table, like they used that table. So I'm really glad I didn't size it because then it would have just been floating there and look really annoying. And then when they came in for the kava party, that was the most natural place to put it. Although I probably should have put it on the table outside and then they would have had more space. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. What can you do? But yeah. And I don't know. Hopefully one day they'll do something for us with the coffee tables because they really don't need to be that large. I really hate how big they are. So much so that I don't use them that often. But I have been trying to use that or the round coffee table more in my builds. There was a build that we made last night. Well, we started on it, and then later on we will be finishing it during today's stream. And it is like another dock house, which I think I need to go in it and kind of make it not so nice, because it's a little nicer than it really needs to be. And I was trying to go for more something kind of like this, but for guys, because it's like a gay couple that live there, and they're just kind of like relaxed and beachy and like surf shacky or something, but they're both conservationists. Or no, one of them's a conservationist, and then the other one will be an activist for the environment. So yeah, I just kind of wanted it to reflect that, kind of one of those just like chill. I have no time to actually, I don't really care about being super luxury or nice. I just want to sit here and take care of the environment and do my research in my house and everything. But it is a really pretty house. And those slatted windows, I used them as kind of like open doors. But we also figured out you can use them as shutters on smaller windows. So you might need a little bit of a workaround, but they look really good as shutters. So you can definitely do that. And one day, hopefully we will have shutters that we can do ourselves. But until then, we have the slatted windows. So it's fine, whatever. I wish that they would stay wide enough where I could make it look like that little half open window on the right there has a shutter, but they do. They go a little bit small for that. So, it's fine though. But yeah, and then I'm just placing ground cover, kind of taking care of the front. I love this ground cover. It's so lush. It's just lush and like so pretty, and I just really, really love it. It's like some of my new stuff in game. Like, oh, I can't even. Oh, and this, so I didn't do 4 chairs. I just did like 3 because I felt like it was a little bit more realistic. Just kind of like, pull up a chair. Oh, we'll put a chair at this table, or we might take the chair and go sit at the end of the dock, or we might move the chair inside or something like that. So I like doing that a lot of the time. It just kind of adds another level of lived in. Down here I was trying to find the alien plants. I did not find the alien plants. So I just didn't really do anything under there beyond the rocks. But that's fine. Oh, and that trash bin I just put outside, they like don't use it half the time because it's outside. So I feel like I need to put one in the kitchen, but I just love the kitchen and how it looks. So I don't want to put it in the kitchen. So I don't know. We'll figure it out though. And then of course, ground painting. That's something that I've said before, people just don't always do, and they really should. But here we are with the pictures. Thank you so much for watching. If you have been listening to me ramble on, I appreciate you being here, and you will see more videos from me. Don't forget to follow on Twitch. I will be live later today. This video should be out today, so hopefully, but 2 p.m. Eastern every week. And thank you for watching. Bye.